Hello and welcome to Good News BNSSG. We aim to showcase some of the great initiatives and projects going on in primary care within our area. On this episode, we're looking at non-clinical careers, which make up to 50% of the general practice workforce. We're here today at Hallfield Health Centre to meet some of their outstanding team and to hear about the work that they do.
So the non-clinical development project aims to identify accessible, competency-based training for non-clinical support and management roles, to create meaningful development pathways for them, and also just to support our overarching aim, which is to really increase resilience, retention, and to kind of support those long-term recruitment goals for this essential cohort of the general practice workforce.
We've recently run a project in Bristol, Somerset and South Gloucestershire to look at the training available for non-clinical colleagues. And really what came to mind is that there is no clear system in place for identifying training needs and then putting on the training that's necessary for those people to develop. And what we hope to get from the outcome of that project is that we can get the system to recognise how important that is and provide us with the necessary funding so that we can then deliver to all of our staff what they effectively need.
There are a number of challenges and barriers to those staff being able to access training and development. So, for instance, that awareness of what training and development is out there. There's some disparity in knowing where to go for that training and where to look for it, how to access it. There's also challenges in non-clinical staff being able to participate in training. So sometimes, for example, being able to be released for training if there might be operational pressures on the day, there might be colleagues out sick, staff shortages, so all of that can make things really challenging in a general practice environment. But I think what we're trying to do is just remember that continuous improvement is really important for all roles, and training and development can help support that, to sort of refresh that knowledge, those skills.
I've worked here at the health centre for 16 years. I'm a team leader for the patient coordinators here, and I've been doing that role for about 5 years now. And before that, I was deputising. Within the role, obviously, at the time when I started, there was no actual training. It was all hands on deck and you just carried on. But within actually advancing further into a team leader role, there are no places that we can go to or courses to do. And it would be good for new people who come after my role to be able to have that information, help to success in the role, because I think it's nice to be able to do the role as you learn, but it's nice to have that support at the back where you had information given to you and you've done courses to help you progress.
So we've done broadly the thing which is trying to create roles that recognise the progression of individual staff members. So that primarily will be in team leader roles for our various teams. We have 5 different teams in the practice, 3 of which are non-clinical. And effectively it's trying to identify those who've got potential and want to sort of work at getting better. I'd like to see steps in place beyond that. So if they get to a team leader level, well, what is it going to take before they can move into, say, an operational management level, or even maybe a deputy practice management role? General practice work is very specialised. It takes a good long time to train people up. And so we really do want people to stay and grow and get their expertise and experience and then use that for the benefit of our patients. And having some decent career pathways in place would really help that, I think.
I'm one of the medical secretaries here at Hallfield Health Centre, and more recently I've become the admin team leader as well. To do the admin team lead role, I didn't have any formal training as such then. I am training now. So there's been training put in place for me to do management training with the managers, actually, which is really good. Doing a lot of online training. It empowers me and it just gives me confidence to be able to do my role to the best of my ability. I worked in a GP surgery before for 3 years, doing various different roles. And I think that's given me a lot of experience within different roles within a practice. So I think that has been a really good platform for me to be able to come into this surgery to do medical secretary admin stuff and then progress onto the role that I'm in now.
In terms of next steps with the non-clinical project, we're going to be promoting our non-clinical training catalogue widely. We're also working with OneCare to ensure that the catalogue really works well alongside a new non-clinical self-assessment tool that they are developing, which will really help non-clinical staff to identify where they may have gaps in their learning. It will then take them through to the catalogue to show where they might be able to access some training to fill that gap. They'll also be able to use the tool to look for what training and development they might need to progress to a different role within general practice.
It's been really wonderful to see how our general practice non-clinical colleagues are being supported to develop fulfilling and meaningful careers. For more on non-clinical careers in general practice, please check the information in the description box below. That's all for today. I hope this video has given you some inspiration or just made you see that great things are happening in BNSSG. Thank you for watching.